Imagine waking up with stronger legs, more stable knees, and the confidence to walk, climb stairs, or play with your grandchildren. Even at 90 sounds impossible, right? Yet thousands of older adults are seeing real results just by adding a few simple foods to their daily routine. As we age, especially after 60, muscle strength naturally declines. Suddenly, standing up from a chair feels harder, steps seem taller, and balance becomes a constant concern. Most of us assume this is just the way aging works, but what if you could actually slow, stop, or even reverse some of that muscle loss with everyday foods you probably already have access to at your local store? This video is for anyone who wants to stay strong, independent, and mobile well into their later years. It's for people who believe that nutrition can be a powerful ally in keeping legs capable and joints supported. Today, I'm going to share 6 foods that, when eaten regularly, can make your legs stronger, improve balance, and support overall mobility. These aren't exotic, expensive supplements, just simple, widely available ingredients that pack a serious punch for muscle and joint health. Each one targets your muscles, nerves, and connective tissue in a unique way, helping to preserve strength and reduce fatigue. Stay with me until the end, not only to learn which foods to include daily, but also to understand why they work so well and how to get the most benefit from them. After this, you'll never look at your grocery list the same way again. Curious to know what these 6 foods are? Before I reveal them, leave a comment below telling me your age and the activity you most want to enjoy without leg fatigue. Let's see how many of us are committed to keeping strong, steady legs as the years go by. Now let's dive in. Number 1, salmon. Salmon is a food you can picture on a plate that helps keep legs strong as you age. It gives a solid dose of high-quality protein in every serving, and that protein is what muscles use to repair and grow. A typical 100-gram piece of cooked salmon has roughly 22 to 25 grams of complete protein, which is the kind that contains all the amino acids your body cannot make on its own. For older adults, hitting a steady amount of protein every meal matters more than loading all of it into one big dinner. Aim for 25 to 30 grams at breakfast, lunch, and dinner to keep muscle repair running smoothly. Salmon also brings the amino acid leucine, which acts like a signal for muscle-building pathways. Leucine tells muscle cells to start rebuilding after activity or everyday wear. That signal is especially helpful after resistance work like walking with weight, stair climbs, or light weights at home. Besides protein, salmon supplies omega-3 fats, EPA and DHA, which do more than keep your heart steady. These fats reduce low-level inflammation that otherwise slows recovery after a workout. Studies on older adults show that omega-3s can lead to small but measurable increases in hand grip strength and quadriceps function when taken long-term. So the idea of eating fatty fish regularly has real muscle benefits, not just hype. Practically 2 servings of fatty fish per week is a common guideline, but if you want daily support, you can rotate salmon into several meals across the week and still hit useful omega-3 intake. One practical plan: canned salmon mixed into eggs or salads at breakfast or lunch, and a grilled fillet for dinner 2 to 3 times weekly. That pattern keeps both protein and omega-3s present across the day, which older muscles respond to better than a single protein-heavy meal. Salmon also provides vitamin D and potassium, 2 nutrients linked to muscle function and balance. Low vitamin D is common in older adults and can make legs feel weaker. Including fatty fish helps raise vitamin D without relying only on supplements. Potassium supports nerve signals that tell muscles to contract. Getting potassium from food supports steadier movement and fewer cramps. If you have kidney disease, watch potassium amounts with your clinician, but for most people, the potassium in salmon and vegetables is helpful. Cooking salmon is simple and forgiving. Broil, bake, pan-sear, or poach. Keep it moist and pair with a whole grain like quinoa or a starchy vegetable such as sweet potato for energy. Add a side of steamed greens for iron and vitamin C, which helps iron absorption and overall energy. If you prefer plant-forward meals, canned salmon is a cheap, shelf-stable backup you can mash into spreads or fold into soups. For people who dislike fish flavor, smoked salmon in small amounts or mixing flaked salmon into flavorful sauces masks the taste while keeping the nutrients. If you take blood thinners or have specific health conditions, check with your clinician because fatty fish can change medication effects in some situations. Bottom line, salmon feeds muscles with complete protein, delivers omega-3s that support muscle function, and brings vitamin D and potassium, a combination that helps legs stay strong, steady, and less ache-prone into late life. If keeping active legs is the goal, putting salmon on the plate a few times each week and spreading protein across meals is a simple, effective habit. Number 2, Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is a compact, everyday food that pulls a lot of weight for leg strength. It's higher in protein per cup than regular yogurt because most of the liquid whey is strained out. One typical cup of plain Greek yogurt can supply 15 to 20 grams of protein, and that protein is high quality, complete, easily digested, and rich in leucine, the amino acid that triggers muscle protein synthesis. For older adults, getting around 25 to 30 grams of protein at a meal helps activate that muscle-building response. Greek yogurt makes hitting those numbers easy when you pair it with nuts, seeds, or a scoop of whey if needed. Beyond protein, Greek yogurt brings calcium, which older people need for bone and muscle function. Strong bones matter for safe, confident movement. When bones are stronger, the legs can support weight more reliably during walking, rising from chairs and stairs. The live cultures in yogurt also help digestion for some people, which can make it simpler to absorb nutrients from other foods you eat throughout the day. Easier digestion means the protein and minerals you depend on for leg strength are actually being used rather than passing through. Greek yogurt is versatile. Start the day with plain yogurt, add sliced banana and a sprinkle of ground flaxseed for omega-3 ALA, or fold in canned salmon or tuna for a savory, protein-packed meal. For a mid-afternoon boost before a walk, have a small bowl of Greek yogurt with chopped almonds and berries. That timing matters. A protein-rich snack an hour before a short resistance session or a long walk gives the muscles the building blocks needed to recover and adapt. If lactose or dairy intolerance is an issue, some strained plant yogurts are coming closer to matching the protein of dairy Greek yogurt, but read labels carefully. Many plant yogurts have less protein and more added sugar. If you need or want to avoid dairy, pair lower protein plant yogurts with a scoop of powdered protein or a handful of roasted chickpeas on the side to reach the same meal target. For nearly everyone else, plain Greek yogurt is an inexpensive, shelf-friendly, and flexible tool to raise daily protein, support bone health, and make it easier to distribute effective protein doses across the day. Finally, habit matters. Older adults often eat less at once, so foods like Greek yogurt that are easy to eat, dense in protein, and pleasant in texture remove barriers. Having one cup at breakfast and another as an afternoon snack can cover a big chunk of the protein target most experts recommend for older people who want to preserve or increase leg strength. That steady stream of amino acids keeps the repair process active and the legs ready for daily movement. Number 3, eggs. Eggs are one of the most practical, no-nonsense foods for keeping muscle and leg strength. They're inexpensive, simple to prepare, and they pack complete protein into a small package. One large egg has about 6 to 7 grams of high-quality protein and contains all 9 essential amino acids, including leucine. For an older adult aiming for 25 to 30 grams of protein at a meal, 3 to 4 eggs or a 2-egg dish paired with Greek yogurt or cheese and whole grain toast gets you into that useful range. The yolk contains vitamins and minerals, vitamin D, B12, choline, and iron that support nervous system function, energy use, and muscle health. B12 is particularly important for older adults because absorption drops with age. It's essential for nerve signals that control leg movement and for maintaining energy during daily walks. Eggs are also quick to combine with resistance work. Do a short set of chair stands or a few stair climbs and follow with eggs for breakfast. That pairing of activity plus a high leucine meal helps muscles rebuild more effectively than either alone. The timing matters because older muscle can be less sensitive to protein. Spreading protein across meals and eating some soon after activity helps overcome that blunted response. In communities where getting regular meals is a challenge, having eggs on hand is a practical solution. They last a few weeks in the fridge, cook fast, and can be eaten soft, hard, scrambled, or mixed into smoothies for people who need softer textures. If you're watching cholesterol, the modern consensus is that dietary cholesterol in eggs has a modest effect on blood cholesterol for most people, and that the muscle and nutrient benefits often outweigh that concern, especially for older adults with muscle loss. Still, check with a clinician if you have a specific cardiovascular condition. For variety and convenience, hard-boiled eggs are great for a walk bag or a quick snack. An egg salad made with plain yogurt instead of mayo cuts calories and keeps the protein high. Recipes that pair eggs with vegetables and whole grains build a complete meal that supports energy and muscle. Spinach, mushrooms, and tomatoes add vitamin C and iron partners. Whole grain toast supplies the glycogen that fuels walking and short bursts of effort. For keeping legs strong, eggs are a straightforward, practical daily tool. They help you hit per meal protein goals, give key vitamins for nerve and muscle function, and fit into almost every meal of the day. Number 4, lean beef. Lean beef is a concentrated source of complete protein, creatine, iron, and vitamin B12, all of which matter for legs that stay strong into old age. A typical 100-gram serving of cooked lean beef provides about 25 to 30 grams of protein and notable amounts of creatine, a compound stored in muscle that helps with short bursts of power and recovery during high-intensity efforts. Older adults who include dietary creatine or take it as a well-studied supplement often see better gains from resistance work and improved muscle mass compared with resistance exercise alone. That means the legs can produce more force when standing up, pushing off while walking, or stepping up a curb. Iron and B12 matter because they support oxygen delivery and nerve function. Low iron or B12 can make legs feel weak or tired quickly. Lean beef offers both in a form the body absorbs well. For older adults who are anemic or borderline low, including a portion of beef a few times a week can raise iron stores and improve energy. Pair beef with vitamin C-rich sides like peppers or a citrus salad to help iron absorption from the meal. Quality and preparation are important. Choose lean cuts, sirloin, top round, or flank steak. And use cooking methods that don't add excessive fat. Broil, grill, or stir fry with minimal oil. For people who don't eat red meat often, small servings work well. 70 to 100 grams, 2 to 3 times per week, provides protein and creatine without excess saturated fat. If you prefer poultry, it still gives excellent protein but less creatine than beef. If creatine is a focus, beef is a practical dietary source. There's growing evidence that creatine taken with resistance training helps older adults gain more muscle and strength than training alone. And dietary creatine from meat contributes to stores. If you consider creatine supplementation, talk with a clinician, but many clinical reviews find it safe and effective for supporting muscle mass when combined with exercise. For legs, that extra power and recovery capacity translates into steadier gait, more confident stair climbing, and fewer fatigue-related stumbles. Practical ways to include lean beef, thinly sliced in stir fries, mixed into chili with beans, or as a modest steak alongside vegetables and a whole grain. When shopping, look for grass-fed options if available and affordable, but the core muscle benefits come from the protein and creatine content, not the label. For many older adults, a few well-sized servings of lean beef each week, combined with regular resistance work, improves the odds of strong, capable legs. Number 5, lentils and beans. Lentils and beans are plant foods that deliver steady protein, fiber, iron, and a host of micronutrients that support muscle and overall mobility. While plant proteins are often lower in one or more essential amino acids compared with animal proteins, combining lentils or beans with grain-based foods, rice, barley, or whole grain bread, produces a complete amino acid profile. A cup of cooked lentils gives roughly 15 to 18 grams of protein and a good dose of iron, folate, and magnesium. For older adults who prefer a plant-forward diet, eating legumes at multiple meals across the day helps meet the total daily protein target that supports muscle maintenance. Beans and lentils are also low-cost and shelf-stable, which matters when access to food or cooking time is limited. They digest slowly, providing steady energy for walking and daily chores without quick blood sugar swings that sap leg endurance. The fiber content supports gut health, which indirectly helps nutrient absorption and consistent appetite, both relevant for staying on a high-protein eating pattern. Iron from plant sources is less bioavailable than iron from meat, but pairing beans with vitamin C-rich foods, citrus, tomatoes, bell peppers, improves absorption significantly. For leg strength, pay attention to portion and pairing. A cup of lentils with a palm-sized portion of yogurt or a small piece of fish provides extra leucine and makes a stronger anabolic meal. Alternatively, combine bean stews with a whole grain side and a small serving of dairy or egg at another meal to spread high-quality protein across the day. Many cultures have built balanced meals around legumes and grains for centuries. Copying those patterns is an efficient way to maintain muscle without relying on meat. If you have digestive sensitivity to legumes, start with small portions and increase slowly, or try split lentils, which digest more easily. Canned beans are a quick option. Rinse them to cut sodium, and use them in salads, soups, or mashed into spreads. For an older adult wanting to protect leg strength, committing to a daily or near-daily serving of legumes keeps protein steady, supports iron intake when paired correctly, and delivers the slow energy and fiber that preserves stamina for walking and standing. Number 6, nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds are small but dense. They pack protein, healthy fats, minerals, and vitamin E into handful-sized servings that make them perfect daily additions for leg strength. Almonds provide protein and magnesium, which plays a role in muscle contraction and relaxation. Walnuts deliver omega-3, ALA, and antioxidants that support recovery and reduce low-level oxidative stress after activity. A single 30-gram serving of mixed nuts gives about 5 to 8 grams of protein, healthy unsaturated fat for longer-lasting energy, and minerals that support nerve and muscle function. Nuts are especially useful as a snack before or after short bouts of activity. A handful 30 to 60 minutes before a walk supplies slow-burning energy. A handful after a resistance set pairs well with a dairy or protein-rich drink to round out the amino acid picture. They are portable, require no cooking, and are calorie-dense, valuable for older adults who often eat smaller volumes but need to reach protein and calorie targets to preserve muscle mass. Besides protein and healthy fats, nuts supply micronutrients like magnesium and vitamin E, which help with muscle repair and reduce fatigue. For older adults on blood pressure medication or with specific dietary needs, portion control matters because of calories and sodium in some flavored nut mixes. Choose raw or dry roasted, unsalted nuts most days and measure portions until you know what a serving looks like. Seeds like pumpkin and chia add extra zinc and protein. Pumpkin seeds roasted and sprinkled on yogurt or salads increase meal protein and supply iron and magnesium. Chia seeds in a pudding or mixed into yogurt add texture, omega-3, ALA, and fiber. For variety, rotate almonds, walnuts, and seeds across days to cover a wider spectrum of nutrients. In short, nuts and seeds won't be your sole source of muscle-building protein, but they are a convenient, nutrient-rich topping or snack that helps spread protein and healthy fats through the day. A key habit for keeping legs strong and energetic at 70, 80, or 90. And that's it. Those 6 foods can make a real difference in keeping your legs strong even as you get older. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss more tips for staying strong and healthy. Drop a comment below and tell us which food you're adding to your daily routine first. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to share this video with a friend or family member who wants stronger, steadier legs too. Keep moving, keep eating well, and as always, stay strong.